Round 2 of the Bridgestone Thunderbike series is proudly brought to you by Bridgestone motorcycle tires, LAVERICK leathers, and all the associate sponsors.
Kyalami Grand Prix Circuit and the Motorsport Festival kicking off with round 2 of the Bridgestone Thunderbikes and sub-10s combined. A nice big field of riders have come out here and a big crowd has come to be entertained here. It's great to see all the promotion behind the sport, and things are certainly looking like they used to in the old days. The crowds on the sideline are now going to be entertained by two-wheeled action, courtesy of the Bridgestone Thunderbikes and sub-10s. Little cool conditions and a bit of wetness in the morning. It's going to make it very difficult for these guys to make decisions on what tyres to run. But of course, they're all going to be running Bridgestone ones. That's not a decision they have to make. It's one that they have to do. Look out at the front end as some of Cape Town's locals have come out to play here in the Gauteng region and take on the best that Gauteng has got. Interaction with the crowd is always good. Milwaukee Racing is very good at that. Some of them catching a little bit of a sleep. Getting ready to go now. Let's catch up with Gareth LAVERICK as he makes a welcome return to Thunderbikes.
It's been a long road to recovery. It took me about a few months, 3-4 months to get walking again. Once I did that, I was focused on getting hyperbaric chamber going and stretching and making sure that I can get my core stable again. And about 2 months, 3 months after being able to walk and be able to build the core muscle up again, I managed to do a few track days, and I think I've done about 6 or 7 track days since then. And every time we're getting on the bike, it's getting better. So soon we'll be back to 100%, I guess.
We go on board here with LANDIE SINDEN at the back end of the field, and you can see how awesome it is for race number 1. Crowd starting to come in as the grid girls all make their way off. It's Lance Isaacs who's on pole position. He's going to try and keep the rest of this pack at bay. But Damien Purificati, I think, might just give him a bit of a run for his money. You can see the yellow bike there of LAVERICK on the second row, looking to pounce as quickly as possible. And Dave Peterson will join me here as we go on board with Keith AGLIOTTI for the start.
Who gets the whole shot down to turn 1? I would not bet against Lance Isaacs with that ever so powerful super bet. BMW S1000RR. And we wait for the lights to go off, and they go off, and down to first turn we go. Isaacs, great start there.
He gets off the line. Calvert followed him very nicely off the line as well. Watch out for that red bike just in the back there, looking for second place, coming under the braking point. But around the outside, Damien Purificati also getting a super start and goes into second place. So we've got BMWs 1 and 2 as they go through Crowthorne for the first time. The Ducati slots up there into third place. Not such a good start coming out of LAVERICK, but you can see a couple of guys making their way to the front end rapidly as they go through there for the first time and up into Yuxke and Barbecue.
On board with LAVERICK as we go onto that back straight down towards the Sunset Bend. Luckily the weather has cleared up nicely for this race. As Greg said earlier on, Greg, it was raining a little bit, so now it's cleared up, so it's full steam ahead, and lap times, expect lap records to be broken.
Yeah, great to see a nice field of riders out there. A couple of sub-10 riders being bumped up right from the word go at round number 1 at Swartkops. So there's a lot of guys out there for the first time in this pack. It's a very oh, that's massive.
Huge accident coming out of Clubhouse. Trying to see who it is, Greg. It could be Ferdinand Frederick. Just looking at the leathers there. Looks like it's Ferdy Frederick. Oh, and he's taken a battering.
Yeah, you can see he's really a little bit gingerly getting it up there. Eventually may move himself off the circuit, but fortunately all the bikes avoided him. He was very lucky not to be tagged by anybody. AGLIOTTI was right on his tail as they went through there, so he was the first man to miss it. And
red
of course,
flag.
red flag. Let's have a quick squiz at it from the different angles here. That's him coming out of Clubhouse, just getting it left, right, try to catch it. Unfortunately, then goes sliding down. A couple of guys putting their hands up as well, which was nice to see. This is AGLIOTTI's point of view. Oh, how close does Keith come to him as he starts sliding in those leathers? And fortunately, every single one of those 25 bikes missed him.
So they're going to clear the track. We will go for a restart of this race. Back after the break then with part 2 of race 1 right here with the Thunderbikes.